All right, let's get this party started. This is so hard. I don't even take, I don't even post selfies of myself, so let alone a video. This is extremely out of my comfort zone. I'm just letting you know, letting you know. All right, so I signed up to be a LuLaRoe consultant January 31st. And in the LuLaRoe culture, they want all of their consultants to discover their purpose and their why. So you'll hear a lot of people talking about their whys, of what drives them to do this. I've already known mine. I've I attended my first pop up January 2016, and I was hooked. Like I wanted to do this like instantaneously. Like I wanted it, but I had to wait. There was a lot of like unknown aspects of it. My son, we didn't know if my son was going to need surgery or not. So, a little bit of the backstory on my youngest son, Paxton, for those who don't know. You know, the big ultrasound that you have, like when you're pregnant, they measure like the heart, the lungs, and they let you know if you're having a boy or girl, like the big exciting one. That's when we found out that there was a black mass in his chest. And so they sent me to like maternal fetal specialist here in San Antonio, and found out he had CCAM. Most people have never heard of that. Even our pediatrician, when I was interviewing pediatricians, our pediatrician didn't even know what it was. It was one of those things that you read about, they'll read about in textbooks, but some doctors go their entire practice and their entire career without ever hearing about it. House made an episode, so you know it's kind of he goes out there. So basically, in just like plain English, it's cysts in his lungs, in his lungs. A lot of these babies, they don't make it. The big worry is the cysts. Like while you're pregnant, they can grow rapidly. During the worst of ours, it took up his entire right lung, and so like I was going in every week to have those cysts measured. The worry with that is that the cyst will grow so large that it will start to push the heart over, and it causes these babies to go into fetal heart failure. And then once they get past that like critical point of about 28 weeks, then you have to worry about, okay, are they going to be born breathing on their own? Do they need to have surgery? So it's kind of it was a lot of unknown. Like we didn't know what was going on. Lucky for us, like, we had a course of steroid injections, and that helped immensely. It he started My son started being able to grow faster than the cyst, and it worked out to his favor. And then we had to wait until he was born, and lucky for us, yet again, he was born without any symptoms and didn't need surgery right off the back. So January 2016, we were kind of in that limbo waiting period, of like waiting to have our date for our CT scan, and so we were not wanting to go into like any more debt. But he ended up we ended up going to have surgery in Philadelphia. So if you stumble across this video and you were diagnosed with CCAM, send me a message and I'll tell you all my tricks for getting into Children's Hospital Philadelphia. They're phenomenal for CCAM. So during all that, like, I had my own internal struggle, my own internal battles going on. I'm not even sure if my husband even knew this. So sorry, dear, you're about to find out. So I've lost weight. I'm not talking about 10, 20 pounds. I'm talking I've lost 200 pounds as of this morning. So those who do know and know where I started out, I've never really admitted my weight, but I at one time was over 400 pounds. And I've never outright told you that, so that's kind of scary. So in losing all of that weight, I've kind of lost, I've become lost. Like, so much of like who I am has been focused about weight. When I was younger, like middle school, high school area time frame there, I was referred to as Big Amanda. I wasn't just Amanda, I was Big Amanda. So that's always been my label. And even in my lighter adult years, I partied and I drank a lot. She was carefree. She was fun. She was fun, but it wasn't real. So really, my big why is I'm lost. I I don't know who I am anymore without the weight and the label of being Big Amanda. So this is my attempt at finding myself and to have something that's kind of all my own. I would be lying if I didn't say that there was that possibility of financial freedom. My husband is currently the breadwinner of our family. He works 12-hour shifts and he rotates from days to nights and he's constantly tired. So on his days off, he's still recovering from his work, from his that previous few days that he's worked. And so he's not fully with us. He's not really here. So he's constantly tired. And but then he was also in the military, and he jumped out of helicopters, and he has damaged his ankles, and he gets injections in his ankles, and it's been advised that he have corrective surgery using cadaver parts or even pig ligaments to replace that. And so with any type of surgery, you've got risk involved. And so we're not ready for him to do that. We're not financially ready for him to take all that time off of work, and we're not ready if something were to happen. So that's my why. I mean, there's a few of them, and I'm sure as time goes on, like that could evolve. But right now, like the big part of it is, I need it for me. I need something that's just for me. For me to get out of this, whatever this is. I mean, like I've said, like I I don't even post selfies. It's awkward. Talking to myself right now is really it's awkward. So yeah, this is my attempt at trying to find me at like 32.